hard to find. Volunteer events, won't you join in the grind? Make the world better, that's my goal. I really am kind, check my soul. What's my name? I'm Dario. Shout out Juicy J, I borrowed the flow. Wanna change the world? Ask me how. Come with me, let's get big now.
Hey, I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now?
Black Dog, man, look here, man. Look here, brother. I'm really enjoying what you're doing, brother. I mean, you know, I don't care about the $5. I mean, not really. I mean, I do, but I just want to hang out with you, man. You know, just take this journey with you, man. You know, all over the world, man. You know, you really doing your thing, man. And I'm so proud, man. You know, so proud, man. Can I get like $2.50? Nah, I'm just saying. $1.50? Come on, man. Let's go, man. I'm out of here, man. All right, Black Dog. Black Dog, what's up, man? Here, man. Now, I've been following you for a long time, brother. And it look like you're starting to do good for yourself. You're doing good, brother. I'm proud of you, man. You finally made it, man. I think you there, you know? Yeah. I just gotta ask you one question. One question, Black Dog. You think I can get that $5 now? Know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now? Man, I'm sipping on this Long Island. Just wishing I was somewhere laying on an island. I'm feeling good rolling through the hood. My city loving me just like I knew they would. It took some time, but now I'm on top. I'm steady making moves cause I can't stop. So when you see me, give me my prop. Before I say the word and your career stop. Now every day is like a celebration. Remind me of the hard times we was facing. When I was young, I always had this dream to make it big and be up on a winning team. I get respect from everywhere I go. From 70 up top to 85 below. Now pop a bottle of some Martell. Now sit back and watch how my ship sails. I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now? I roll around feeling like a champ. I'm validated, so I don't need a stamp. I'm working hard trying to reach my goals, but haters telling me that I was too old. But Kelly Ray said make your daddy proud. Now represent, cause you his only child. So now I'm focused, pedal to the metal, switching lanes, doing things, about to reach my highest level. I'm thanking God cause he knew my plan. I put my trust in him, I never trust a man. I got respect for everybody grinding. Shout out to OG Rip, this was perfect timing. What up, homie? So put your bottles up and take a sip. Now grab a mic, let's show them how to make a hit. I'm finally playing on your local station. I guess I made it big, it's a celebration. I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now?
Look, let's start it. I'm way too cool. I wish I would've known that when I was in school. Lack of confidence that kept me back. 4 years later, oh, I definitely got that. 2 cars, a house, and a beautiful wife. To me, these are my successes in life. Been working for my company for 7 years. Promotion every 2, yeah, real stunting's here. Check me in the city, it ain't hard to find me. Volunteer events, won't you join in the grind? Make the world better, that's my goal. I really am kind, check my soul. What's my name? I'm Dario. Shout out Juicy J, I borrowed the flow. Wanna change the world? Ask me how. Come with me, let's get big now.
I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. And they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now?
Black Dog, man, look here, man. Look here, brother. I'm really enjoying what you doing, brother. I mean, you know, I don't care about the $5. I mean, not really. I mean, I do, but I don't. I just want to hang out with you, man. You know, just take this journey with you, man. You know, all over the world, man. You know, you really doing your thing, man. And I'm so proud, man. You know, so proud, man. Can I get like $2.50? Nah, I'm just saying. $1.50? Come on, man. Let's go, man. I'm out of here, man. All right, Black Dog. Black Dog, what's up, man? Here, man. Now, I've been following you for a long time, brother. And it look like you're starting to do good for yourself. You're doing good, brother. I'm proud of you, man. You finally made it, man. I think you there, you know? Yeah. I just gotta ask you one question. One question, Black Dog. You think I can get that $5 now? Know what I'm talking about?
I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, y'all gon' love me when y'all hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how you like me now? I think I'm big now. I think I'm about to shut the whole city down. Man, they gon' love me when they hear the sound. I'm about to make it big, so how y'all like me now? Man, I'm sipping on this Long Island. Just wishing I was somewhere laying on an island. I'm feeling good rolling through the hood. My city loving me just like I knew they would. It took some time, but now I'm on top.
Welcome in, radio listeners. I need you guys to do me a favor. Let's put the letter A in the chat if you can hear me. Put the letter A in the chat if you can hear me. Letter A in the chat if you can hear me. Perfect. Well, welcome into another episode of Radio Dario. This is episode 21. Very exciting. That is 21 episodes down on Radio Dario. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and supporting this movement here of Radio Dario. As you can see, we're going to jump right into it. Our record is 30-8. If you guys don't know, if this is your first time tuning in, we keep a record down here. Home score is, of course, Dario. Away score is all the things I got wrong. So 30-8, that means I'm right way more than I am wrong. As you can see, I got the game picks from last week pulled up already. And unfortunately, we got some misses. So with that Warriors-Clippers game, the Clippers won. So we're going in the wrong direction this week, guys. Between that Cavs-Sixers game, the Sixers won. And with the Bucks-Bulls game, the Bucks did win, so we got a point there. We finally hit double digits, so I'm gonna have to adjust that number so it ain't looking all goofy. But That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you lose more than you win. But record still looks good overall. How you guys doing today? As we get to jumping into the rollout, as you can see, we have the same lineup that we had last week. Start off first quarter with fair or foul. Second quarter is going to be game picks. Third quarter, we're going to play a game of Who Dat. And fourth quarter, we got the Hot Five. And in overtime, we're going to do Dario scenarios. Obviously, I do whatever I want at that time. But let's go ahead and get rid of those previous game picks. Let's cue up the clock and let's jump right into topic number 1. Which, as you guys remember, we've been doing the polls. So let's go ahead and get the poll set up here. Alright. So for poll question number 1, it's going to be real simple. I got faster at this. Eric Bieniemy not being selected as a head coach. Is that fair or is it foul? Let me hear you guys' take on that. Let's go ahead and start that clock and let's get rolling. So, first quarter, fair or foul? Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy not being selected as a head coach. Is that fair or foul? I'm gonna tell you guys right now where I stand with it. It is absolutely foul. That is foul that this man has not gotten a head coach job. Because if we boil down to it, you look at Doug Peterson, you look at Matt Nagy, both who were in similar situations as Eric Bieniemy. And not as successful as Eric Bieniemy is in the role. With Doug Peterson, we won AFC West. We won the AFC West multiple times, but we weren't winning AFC championships. With Matt Nagy, we continued that success and got all the way to the AFC championship game, but we didn't win a Super Bowl. Eric Bieniemy has won 2 Super Bowls as the offensive coordinator. He's been to 3 Super Bowls as the offensive coordinator and has continued the dominance in the AFC West. Why aren't we giving this man the love he deserves? And when I say we, I don't mean we as the people. I mean we as the NFL. Why is the NFL not letting this man be a head coach? They say a bad interview. Look, I don't care if you're a bad interviewer or not. The proof is in the pudding. You know, if you've had success coaching, that is your interview. That was your interview. Seeing you going to win another Super Bowl was your interview. And it's not like Doug Peterson or Matt Nagy didn't find success as head coaches. Yeah, Matt Nagy ended up ultimately getting fired, and so did Doug Peterson. But Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl as a head coach, and he led a Jags team into the playoffs this year. Matt Nagy, first year there, had the Bears with a 9-7 record. And ultimately, I believe Matt Nagy only short-lived was because he didn't have a quarterback. Let's see what we got going on here. Goes to a team with a huge QB question. I know, right? This is tough. Eagles coordinator became a head coach. Right. And so many coordinators are getting head coaching jobs with not the level of success of Eric Bieniemy. They don't have the level of success Eric Bieniemy has put out there. They don't have the resume. They don't have the resume that shows a track record of success. But yet, he doesn't get a head coaching job. Absolutely foul. Absolutely foul. Let's jump into the next one. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Next question. Fair or foul? I want to hear you guys' take on this one. What you guys take on this one? Mac Malone is the best dunker in the NBA. What's your guys' take on that? What's your guys' take on that? Because my take is it's fair. It is fair. Mac Malone is the best dunker in the NBA because nobody wants to compete in the NBA dunk contest. So at this point, he's the best dunker in the NBA. Let's jump back a little bit. We got some more comments that came in. He has been offered a lot lateral offers. That's disrespectful. That he's only been offered lateral offers and not a head coaching job. If it's a payday, I don't blame him. But if EB, I'm riding that Chiefs horse until it drops. He would be an obvious choice to helm a succession to Reed. But hey, he's already made his decision. He has accepted a position as offensive coordinator for the Washington Commanders. So, unfortunately, there go that buzzer. But unfortunately, that's the decision Eric Bieniemy had to come to. Matt Nagy left. Oh, we gotta do something else with this. I don't like that. See how I can do this. Shrink that a little bit because I cannot read all you guys' comments here. All right. Matt Nagy left and got fired, came back and might be head coach of the Chiefs in the future. Shake my head. White men can jump. Right. Mac Malone has proven that white men can, in fact, jump. Looks like we got a 67% foul in this section. Interesting. Mac Malone is the best dunker in the NBA. That's interesting. What's that? Oh, that messed up. It's okay. So, we're going to go into our third and final fair or foul question here. I'm going to cue it up for you guys. Let's see here. Final fair or foul question. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Another one of those topics that need to be discussed. Russell Westbrook helps the Clippers become a favorite in the West. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Is that fair or is that foul? Are the Clippers actually a further along, more legitimate team with Russell Westbrook? I'm going to go foul. I don't think they moved the needle at all with this move. I think Russell Westbrook, I think he's going to play better with the Clippers than he did with the Lakers. I honestly do. But I don't think the Clippers are going to be a legitimate contender adding Westbrook. If anything, the most successful move that they made at the trade deadline, or the most recent moves that they made, was getting Bones. Let's see, we got some more comments coming in. He wins points for creativity, and that's it. If you put him up against Zach or Gordon, he got a problem. Facts. Facts. But nobody's getting in that dunk contest. You're constantly just dealing with young, unnamed, unheralded name players. Oh, this is one that just popped up. Most likely to win titles this year, Tiger or LeBron. I'm going to go with Tiger Woods on that one. But no, absolutely. If you put him up against Zach or Gordon, I think Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon was doing some crazy things. And the fact that Aaron Gordon doesn't have an NBA dunk contest trophy is absolutely criminal. Mac did his thing, but that doesn't make him the best in the league because others just don't want to participate. And that's crazy though. Like, I don't understand why people don't want to participate. Obviously, they haven't made the incentive good enough. They got to make the incentive better. They make the incentive better then maybe you might get some bigger names to participate. Because right now, the only thing they get from participating is potentially clown for not being as great of a dunker or as creative and as athletic. Looks like Muhammad says for Russell Westbrook going to the Clippers, it makes them more legit, but not the favorite. And Larry said this hurts them. So it looks like 60% of you guys said that it's foul. But so the majority is saying that Russell Westbrook making them a favorite is foul. But ultimately, we have some people that think it does make them better. Okay, we're going to end that poll. And we're going to jump into the second quarter here. We can finally restart our timer, which went out a long time ago, but it's perfectly fine. Game picks. Let's jump into them game picks. Let's go ahead and start the timer. As you can see there, the first game pick is Warriors versus Lakers. They play tonight. What you guys' thoughts on that? Warriors versus Lakers. Let's see. Let's drop that off in here. I'm getting better at multitasking. I got some presets already since my whole thing didn't work out. Who wins? Who wins tonight's game? Warriors or Lakers? I just dropped that in the community. You guys go ahead and put in polls on that, and I'm gonna do my reveal here. Is LeBron playing? That's a great question. Is LeBron playing? Because he got hurt in the All-Star game, but after he hurt his finger, I saw him going by and high-fiving everybody he walked by. Russell has to find some consistency somewhere and stop drinking the Space Jam drink. Let's see here. So, Warriors versus Lakers. I don't know. Is LeBron playing or not? Because he looked just fine watching it. Oh, shoot. I'm watching PTI on the other screen here. And on the rundown, it has Pat Bev as one of the options. I'm going to read that out to you guys when they get there. But I'm going with the Lakers to win, even though I don't know if LeBron's playing or not. I really like how the team has been playing right before the All-Star break went down, with D'Angelo Russell just helping spread the floor and just playing a lot more under control than what Russell Westbrook did or anything. So I'm really excited to continue to see how that team progress throughout the year. But like I said, I don't know what games LeBron is going to sit out, which ones he's not. But even with that information, which really sucks for fans that want to go see him play and they travel to go see him play just to find out that he's not going to be playing in this game. Pretty disappointing. Looks like we got a fax in there. But we're going to jump into the next thing. It looks like 67% of you guys are saying the Lakers are going to win as well. So let's go ahead and start the next poll. And which is going to be OKC or the Suns. Who you guys got winning that game? Let's drop that in there real quick. Drop that in there real quick. So I just dropped that in there for you guys. Or bring in street dunkers to embarrass them. Hey, I wouldn't even mind that for the dunk contest, getting to see street dunkers, because that one time they had the street dunkers around the same time, they were doing some crazy dunks. Dude dunked with his hands behind his back. It was crazy. The no-hand dunk, that was crazy. But for the OKC Thunder versus Suns, yes, the Suns have all the talent in the world, but a lot of them are banged up. Devin Booker still coming back off that hamstring. Kevin Durant isn't healthy yet. And SGA is just a bad boy. And they continue to put respect on my man's name. And for that reason, I am going with OKC to win this game. It looks like nobody in the chat is with me on this. It looks like everybody is going for the Suns. Man, bring the and one cats back. Right? But I don't see nobody. Well, actually, no, it says 0%, so nobody actually voted on this one. But I'm going with the Thunder to beat out the Suns. I still think the Suns have some time to work some things out and get healthy. But they got the pickups that they kind of pieced together. Really looks kind of good so far with Terrence Ross has been playing well. Bring them and one cats back. Yeah, that'll definitely make that pretty entertaining. But let's see. All right, now they're coming in 100% Suns for the poll. But for the sake of time, we're gonna move on to the next one. And there's our buzzer. But for the sake of time, we're gonna move on to our final poll. I want to know who you guys got winning this last matchup, which is Celtics versus the 76ers. I mean, at this moment, you guys saw last week on my Hot 5. Was that last week? Yeah, my Hot 5 and 5. I'm jumping all over the place now. My Hot 5 and 5, I went with the Celtics as the best team in basketball currently. And the Sixers have a great deal of potential. They have talent. You have the names of James Harden, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. So you have talent there with that 76ers team. But like I said, Kyrie and KD ran from the East because Giannis Antetokounmpo and them Celtics. They running from the Celtics. So I got the Celtics winning that game. And it looks like we just got a hot take that just appeared. Let's see here. Tatum is not the guy to win a championship. To win a championship. He's not? Ooh, that's a hot take right there. Because Jason Tatum came straight out in that NBA All-Star game going for buckets. He like had it determined in his mind he was going for that MVP trophy. And he played well. He played really well in that game. But he's not the guy to lead to win a championship. That's a hot take. You know what? I'm gonna invite you, Muhammad, to come on the show and let's debate that a little bit. All of the guys are getting older, so it makes way for Tatum to do his thing. A lot of the guys are getting older, and I don't know who is surrounded as well as Tatum. I mean, you got Jaylen Brown. You have a really good team around Jason Tatum, and I just don't know who else is built that way to be able to compete with Jason Tatum. As you know, Giannis, unless you give him some more help because Chris Middleton has been hurt for so long. I apologize, guys. I keep looking over here because they're about to get to the Pat Bev topic, and I kind of want to hear what they got to say for Pat Bev so I can relay it over to you guys. So that's why my eyes just keep going over there. But I don't know who's built to compete with Jason Tatum long term. I mean, you got the Suns and everything, but they still gotta put it together. The Celtics made it to the finals, and they weren't able to put it together against the Warriors. Oh, here it goes. Happy trails. Beverly's free agency. What does this say?
Chicago, because, quote, I figured I could make a playoff push with the Bulls right now, kind of pop them up a little bit. The East is kind of weak. I'm excited.
So he's going to the Bulls. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But Patrick Beverly is going to the Bulls. So happy trails, Beverly's free agency. Why the Bulls? I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's going to get playing time there, which he probably will. I have a whole thing about the Bulls. Like, the Bulls should be a lot better than what they are. But I hate their offense. But we won't go into all that. They talk about Russ for playing well in the All-Star game in the past. Oh, they talk bad about Russ. And he played well in the All-Star game in the past. No, absolutely. But Russ has been on the decline. All right, let's jump into Who Dat. Let's go ahead and add that. Who Dat? Who that player? You know how it goes. Let's see who you guys think that player is. 83% of you guys said the Celtics was going to win that game, by the way. So we're going to end that poll. Back. So, who that player? One of my favorite games that we play here, Who Dat Player. It's been really interesting to add to the show. I have something to talk about before we jump into Who Dat Player. Let's bump it up to the third quarter, by the way, also reset the timer. We had some technicalities last week. We had a winner. I named the winner for Who Dat Player, but they did not get their prize. And I'm going to tell you why. They did not get their prize. So it was later brought to my attention by a few board members that won't be named that the person that won the prize last week actually didn't have the correct answer. Their answer was Kelsey. They did not specify which Kelsey. They may have been the first person to come on and say Kelsey, but they didn't specify which Kelsey. Because as you guys know, there is Travis Kelsey, and then he also has a brother that plays in the NFL, and Jason Kelsey. So because of that technicality, we did not award a winner last week because the person we named as the winner unlawfully won. So, all went out the window. We got to do it all over again. Something different. And it's a debate on who answered Travis Kelsey next after that first, especially after this person threw it out there. Look, we'll just do it right this week. But Who Dat Player for this week? Let me see who you guys think it is. We are NBA this week. So, first stat for a Who Dat Player. Let's go ahead and start that timer. First stat for Who Dat Player. This player averages 24.9 points per game. Anybody know who that player is off rip? With that one stat? Anybody know who that player is off rip? 24.9 points per game. It's crazy. That's getting buckets. That's getting buckets out there. Who that player? Who that? Let's see. For the next stat, let's go ahead and drop that in there. Oh man, we already got a guess in there. LeBron James. That's the first guess. But again, I gotta remind you, you guys gotta say the full name. I just got a LeBron. If it is LeBron James, you didn't put the last name, so you would not win. Second stat, 8.6 rebounds per game. Kyrie. Hey, might be Kyrie, might not be. Who that player? Averaging 24.9 points per game and 8.6 rebounds per game. Who that player? LeBron James, Okay. Is it LeBron James? Let's keep it rolling. Next step. Bam. 1.8 assists per game. So this person don't pass the ball that much. 1.8 assists per game. Who that player? Had to get some water. But who that player? 24.9 points per game, 8.6 rebounds per game, and 1.8 assists per game. Who is that player? Let's go ahead. Let's give you guys some more information. This player is 7 feet tall. This player is 7 feet tall. So now you know we talking about a big man who's 7 foot tall that's getting you 25 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Who is this? Who putting in work like that this year? Man, we the time is ticking. What do you guys think? Anybody got any guesses? Think you know who it is? Think you know who it is? Let's go ahead. We'll unveil another thing for you. Joel Embiid. Okay. Let's see. Let's release the number here. This player wears number 24. 2-4 like Kobe. 2-4 like Kobe. This player wears number 24. Ain't LeBron. Not like that. Let's see. Let's drop him in there. LeBron James. Let's see. Who is Kyrie? Like Jeopardy. Who is Kyrie? Joel Embiid. Big man. What's the full name? We got another one guessing here. What's the full name? Mark Kenan. What's the full name? Who is Steph Curry? Who is Steph Curry? All right, let's go ahead and give you guys that final hint. He plays in the West. And I got another hint that I'm gonna give you guys, but I'm gonna see if anybody can guess it. We just got another guess in there. Bam! Kyrie Irving. Kyrie swerving. Who is this player? Who that player? 7 foot tall. Wears number 24. Plays in the West. Averages 24.9 points per game. 8.6 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists. Who that player? Oh man, we just had another guess. Jackson from Memphis. What's the full name? Ain't LeBron. Somebody said it ain't LeBron. How tall is LeBron? Jackson Jr. What's the full name? What's the first name? Jackson Jr. What's Jackson Jr.'s first name? I don't know his first name. I don't know if you're going to win. That's what it is. But let's go ahead and jump into it. And bam! Who all know who that is? Who that player? I just gave y'all the picture. Do y'all know who that is? It's okay because we did have a member of our radio listeners get it right, and it is none other than Muhammad Shukir naming Lauri Markkanen. If you guys don't know Lauri Markkanen, he participated in the All-Star game this previous weekend, and he's a bucket. 25 points per game. A lot of people are saying this is his best season. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, he's number 23. Oh, we got some people that are upset. His number is 23. I won. I don't know. Hey, statistician, can we get a fact check? What number does Lauri Markkanen wear? We gotta look this up. You said 24. His number 23. You are absolutely right. He is number 23. He was number 24 with the Cavs. That's on me. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to convene with some of my board members. And we're going to have to talk this out. You said 24. His number is 23. I probably should have discount double checked myself. Y'all should know. Flag on the play. 24 was with the Cavs. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to consult with my board members. What do y'all think I should do? Well, I gave some false information out there. Uh-oh. Penalty, point for visiting team. Okay. Penalty, point for visiting team. I guess you're right. I didn't give accurate information. Let's go ahead and give a point to the visiting team. 11 to the away team. But we're gonna have to talk about this. Does Muhammad get the prize? Still got the answer though. But I mean, does he get the prize? Because technically, it wasn't fair for everybody else that participated because they didn't have all the accurate information. DQ, disqualified. Okay? Should get double for guessing it right. So now Muhammad is making the argument that he should get double for getting it right without having all the accurate information. Fake news. No. Okay. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna have to figure this out. Muhammad, I don't know if you get a prize yet or not. We gotta make sure everything is fair. Okay. We run on equality here sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes we run on equality. So we definitely are gonna have to revisit this and convene. Nope. So hey. The community is saying no, Muhammad. What do you want me to do? The community is saying no. I don't know that I can give you this gift card. I mean, I don't know what to do. It's life. That's what my friend Craig would say all the time. It's life. All right. We got to go ahead and jump on. We'll revisit this. I'll talk with some of the board members. We'll figure out what we're going to do. But for now, we're going to end that Q&A. And we're going to jump into... Not getting the prize is foul. Oh, now you better throw my fear of foul against me. You know what? I know exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to talk to the board members. We're going to figure this out. Muhammad, you may or may not get a surprise. Tune in next week. We'll figure it out. They also believe in Jason Tatum. Oh, my goodness. Cheese home call all over again. Oh, man. That's funny. That is funny. Okay. Well, we are jumping into the fourth quarter. And we're going to have to revisit this next week, like I said. Let's reset the timer. Let's see. Now it's time for the hottest segment in all of sports. The Hot Five. Let's go ahead and cue it up. The Hot 5 and 5. The hottest segment in all of sports. I am claiming it now. Hot 5 and 5. I just saw on the screen over here, Giannis sprained a ligament in his right wrist. And that's what's going on with him. And he will undergo treatment with expectation. He'll be able to return when pain subsides. So, Hot 5 and 5, let's jump into it. So, this week, the Hot 5 and 5 is the hottest 5 moments from the NBA All-Star Weekend. The hottest 5 moments from NBA All-Star Weekend. So, coming into the 5th spot for the hottest 5 and 5, person that had one of the hottest moments this NBA All-Star Weekend, it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Reason why Giannis falls here in this 5th spot over NBA All-Star Weekend is he finally beat LeBron. Finally beat the GM. LeBron James, the GM, when it comes to this All-Star game. And he did it by not being Giannis-like. Giannis is very loyal and typically always goes with his guys. But what he did was, one, he went Damian Lillard over his guy, Drew Holiday. With his first pick, he went Damian Lillard for his reserves. Then after that, he tried to cheat. Giannis tried to cheat during the NBA All-Star game. My man is calling for Ja Morant. He's trying to draft Ja Morant, trying to slide that in there when they're picking reserves, and Ja Morant's a starter. But hey, I respect it, Giannis. I respect it. You're trying to do whatever you can do to win. And guess what, Giannis? You and that mentality and exactly the decisions that you made led to a win this week. And beating LeBron at his own game and finally getting the dub in the All-Star game. So, appreciate it, Giannis. And you didn't even play. Didn't even play. I ain't gonna lie, looking at the teams, I was thinking that it was in favor of LeBron. But, way to go, Giannis. That's why you're in my 5th spot here on the Hot 5 and 5. Going into my 4th spot for the Hot 5 and 5, we got Damian Lillard. We got Damian Lillard, who won the NBA three-point shooting contest and has now solidified himself in history books as one of the best three-point shooters of all time. I mean, if you look at all the best three-point shooters in NBA history, they have this award. And Damian Lillard has always been known for logo Lillard and long-range shots. But now he has the hardware to go along with it to solidify himself in that name and in that category. Third, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is in my 3rd spot for winning NBA All-Star Game MVP. Dame Dollar, I see you, man. But Jason Tatum is in my 3rd spot, even though Muhammad has stated earlier he's not a believer in Jason Tatum. I believe in you, Jason Tatum. And this is why you're in my 3rd spot, having an incredible moment over the weekend, claiming that NBA All-Star MVP. And I know you're thinking, if Jason Tatum's in the 3rd spot and he won MVP of the All-Star game, who's above him? Stick around. Keep watching. We're going to jump into the number 2 spot now. Who ranked above Jason Tatum over this All-Star weekend? And it is none other than the number 2 spot, Mac McClung. As Larry stated earlier, let me go and see if I can find that one more time for you guys so that you guys can see it. Let me post it, because this is exactly how I feel. Bam! White man can jump. Absolutely. And that is why Mac McClung is in the number 2 spot. He had gained a lot, because a lot of people didn't know who his name was before this NBA All-Star weekend. He seized the moment, and he got people believing white men can jump now. They might need to do White Man Can Jump 2 and make Mac McClung the lead role for the white man that can't jump. And there goes the alarm, but we're going to keep rolling, because I know you're asking, if Jason Tatum's in the number 3rd spot and Mac McClung is in the number 2 spot, who had a better weekend than Mac McClung? Does Mac McClung even play in the regular season games? Actually, no, he doesn't. He actually just got called up from the G League for this specific event. Tatum should have been number 1. Okay. You guys need to relax, okay? This is Dario's Hot 5 and 5, okay? So I choose who goes in the 5 spot. This is Dario's Hot 5 and 5. Jason Tatum is right where he's supposed to be. Hold on, wait. Tatum will be 3rd at the end of the season as well. Hey, what's going on, Muhammad? Is there some underlying beef there between you and Jason Tatum? Why are you hating on Jason Tatum? But you're right. He's in the correct spot, the 3rd spot. Mac like 6 feet, right? I think he's like 6'1" in the a quarter inch or something like that. He's a hair away from 6'2", maybe. I don't know. But yes, hold on. This is not hot. Hey, this is hot. This is absolutely hot. And this is why I'm hot, because in my number one spot, I have none other than DK Metcalf. Did anybody see the NBA Celebrity Game? DK Metcalf was dunking like crazy. He was the MVP of the NBA Celebrity Game. Did anybody see that? Exactly. I don't think many people saw it, but there's a big problem with me choosing DK Metcalf as the highlight over the weekend. That is my point with all of this. I'm more excited about the dunks and the performance I've seen from DK Metcalf in that Celebrity Game than I am about Giannis Antetokounmpo, who didn't play in the NBA All-Star Game, than Damian Lillard winning the three-point contest, which in previous years, the three-point contest has kind of saved the night for me. And it was pretty lame this year. Jason Tatum winning MVP. The game, it seems like they need to do something with this NBA All-Star Game, because it's not getting the reaction that it used to. I mean, they went to this new format to have a buzzer beater like game, and I don't feel it. Mac McClung doesn't even play in the NBA, and he's one of the highlights of the weekend. It feels like we have a real big miss here in the NBA when it comes to NBA All-Star Weekend. And for my hot 5 and 5, you look at it and you tell me, does this look like an exciting weekend? Uh-oh. What is this? Robbed the MIZ of his half-court shot. Robbed the Miz. Oh! No, the buzzer went off. But you said exactly what I'm talking about, Muhammad. That was an exciting moment. Those are some of the exciting moments of the weekend, and it wasn't even about anybody in the NBA. It was about celebrities. But the buzzer went off before he released the shot. So they did not rob him of his half-court shot. He didn't get it off in time. He needs to shoot faster. So, let's roll into our final topic of the day. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun this episode with you guys. And now, I'm about to hit you guys with a would you rather question. We're going to go ahead and drop it in the chat. Love for you guys to all participate. Let's start the poll. And I dropped it in there. Looks like we just had another comment come on in. Going that NFL NBA route, I think Kels would bang on McCann. Hey, I heard Kelsey can hoop. On the low, I heard Travis Kelsey can hoop. And honestly, that might be what you need to do. Throw some more NFL players in there so we can just see how athletic people are across sports. And you know, the age-old question that we always have. Maybe that's what they need to start doing with some of the All-Star games. Like in the NFL, can you picture watching a flag football game with LeBron James as a wide receiver getting thrown the ball by Chris Paul or Rondo or somebody like that at quarterback? Maybe that's what they need to do to switch up some of these All-Star games, because they don't have the same steam that they used to back in the day. You sponsored by Gatorade now? Because you see in the G. I would love to take a Gatorade sponsorship, but I am not. So, damn, I forgot to ask you guys. Did Max save the dunk contest? No, he didn't, because he was the only one that actually was. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. There was some other pretty impressive dunks, but it just didn't have the energy. It was like the whole night was all about Mac McClung, and that's not how I want the dunk contest to be. So the would you rather question was, would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? Ooh, somebody else said it. No, he didn't. I don't think he said it either. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? Let's see. Personal maid or personal chef? Personal chef, they can really get down. There's some chefs that can really get down at it. But who paying for the food? I think I'm gonna go personal made. Because when you think about it, who paying for the food? It means my chef can only be as good as I pay the food. I'm gonna go personal made. But it looks like it's an overwhelming favorite for personal chef. Looks like 80% of the audience is saying that they would rather have a personal chef over a personal maid. I think I would rather have a personal maid. Somebody that'll come and dust, because I hate dusting. Somebody that'll come and dust, vacuum the floors every day, just make sure everything's clean. Who paying for the cleaning? Who paying for the cleaning? But that's what I'm saying. Like, personal maid for me, bro. Hey, I'm the same way. I think I would rather have a personal maid because I look at it this way. Personal chef, yeah, they can make some fire meal, but so can I. I ain't that bad of a cook now. And you making these fire meals, who paying for the food? If I'm already paying for the personal chef, or maybe the personal chef is free, but somebody's still gonna pay for the food. Personal maid. I already have a vacuum. I already have soap and stuff like that. I'll keep buying soap and stuff like that. They're gonna clean up everything. Absolutely. Give me the personal maid for sure. For sure. I'm going with that. Alright, I got another one for you guys. This is, would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? Let's see here. Putting it in there. Would you rather be invisible or would you rather be able to fly? Who paying for the cleaning products? Oh, shoot. Hey, me. Chef, need portion control. Yeah, but if you still hungry, you gonna go just make you something else to eat. I don't need another human looking through my ish, fam. Right. But what is it? Who would you guys rather be invisible or rather be able to fly? When I have a long day at work or have a long time talking and my mouth starts getting dry or my throat gets dry, I like to grab me a nice bottle of Gatorade to clear my throat. You think that's sold them? Think that can give me an endorsement deal? %25 is saying invisible, 75% is fly. My question for the people that chose invisible: why? Why would you want to be invisible? What's the benefit for that? I mean, for me, it's fly, but what's the benefit of being invisible? You'd be able to sneak into some big events and nobody would ever know that you were there. I guess technically, if you can be invisible, you never have to pay for a movie ticket. You would never have to do a lot of things. Maybe wait a minute. Maybe I might want to switch this up. You'd probably get on roller coaster rides for free. Walk right in. They wouldn't even know you were there. But it's not fun by yourself, is it? I don't know. Actually, I have no problem with going to the movies by myself. Now, I'm not really a roller coaster fan like that. What else do you can go to like some, but the only reason why I want to go there is for the food. Fly like Big Thomas. They trying to take money and get away with it. Hey, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Fly because I don't like driving as it is. Hey, if I could fly over traffic, boy, I'm trying to tell you. If I can fly over traffic. But that is it for this week on Radio Dario. We have gone over all of our topics today. I appreciate you guys tuning in this week. And we'll have another episode next week. Find out what we decide to do with Muhammad and whether he gets this gift card or not. I've actually got the board members talking in my ear and sending me messages. And we've discussed it. Walk in the bank and walk out. Walk in the bank and walk out. Oh, we got some more in there. I say fly. You save on gas. Right? It's all about saving that money. But next, what we're going to do to solve the whole Muhammad, whether he gets a gift card or not, we are going to put it to a fair or foul poll next week. So that's going to be a fair or foul poll next week. I'm going to let the community decide on this one. You guys let me know. Is it fair or is it foul? Muhammad gets the gift card based on the technicalities in the Who Dat player. Is it fair or is it foul? Is it fair for him to get the gift card or is it foul? He should not get the gift card. We're going to let the community decide this one. We're going to put it up to a vote. Democracy at its finest. See you guys next week.